Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. This isn't some fake news, this isn't some fan theory, this isn't a drill. This is real, happening right now, and I guarantee you, what I'm about to reveal could shake the NFL to its core. I'm talking about a trade that could redefine the Baltimore Ravens' entire future. And listen closely, because what I'm about to say might just be the biggest secret the league is hiding. Something so monumental, so game-changing, that it could turn everything we know upside down. But I gotta warn you, brace yourself, because once I connect these dots, there's no turning back. This is the kind of news that will make your jaw hit the floor. Are you ready? Because I promise this isn't just hype. This is reality, and it's happening right in front of our eyes. But hey, before I drop the bombshell, if you're serious about being in the know, if you want to be one of those fans who's always ahead of the game, then hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and don't forget to turn on your notifications. Because the real insiders, the ones who get the full picture, they're the ones who stay locked in. If you're just here to watch some regular NFL talk, fine, but if you want to be part of the elite, the die-hard, the true fans, then this is your moment. Click that button now and get ready for what might be the most explosive, jaw-dropping, mind-blowing trade scenario you've ever heard in NFL history. Now listen carefully, because I'm about to take you behind the scenes of one of the most secretive, most meticulously planned offseason moves I've ever laid my eyes on. You see, part of the NFL's greatest mysteries, what teams are really planning, are hidden away in a vault of whispers, clandestine meetings, and coded negotiations. And right now, I've got intel that points directly to a secret that's been kept under lock and key, something so wild, so unprecedented, that it could send shockwaves through the league. Picture this, a room filled with NFL insiders, coaches, and executives, all whispering about a move so audacious, so legendary that it's almost unthinkable. And in the middle of it all, Jeremy Ruckert, the quiet, reliable tight end from the Jets, about to become the cornerstone of a seismic shift in Baltimore. Yes, I said it, Jeremy Ruckert, the backup, the dependable but underrated TE, is about to be traded to the Ravens. And you know what? It makes perfect sense. The pieces are falling into place, and this isn't just a random rumor. It's a carefully constructed master plan that could happen within the next few weeks. But hold on, who's behind this? Why would Baltimore, fresh off a disappointing season, suddenly pull off a move like this? And what role does Ruckert, yes, Jeremy Ruckert, the Ohio State product, the undying wall of a TE, play in this grand scheme? Let me break it down, because what I've uncovered is nothing short of revolutionary. First, let's talk about the Ravens' current state. They're in total chaos. Their coaching staff is completely up in the air. John Harbaugh out, no head coach hired yet, and a roster that's still trying to find its identity after a disastrous 2025. The lineup is strong with Lamar Jackson leading the charge, but the offense lacked that reliable tight end that can be a game changer. Mark Andrews, their star, is a superstar, no doubt, but Baltimore's front office has been craving that second tight end who can stretch defenses, make clutch plays, and ignite a playoff run. And guess what? Jeremy Ruckert has been quietly rising, showing flashes that he's ready to be that guy if given the opportunity. Now, why Ruckert? You see, the Jets have been in rebuild mode. They've got talented receivers, a young quarterback, but their tight end room is crowded. Plus, with a new coaching staff coming in, probably a fresh face from the league, they're eyeing future pieces, cap flexibility, and draft capital. Ruckert, despite his steady development, is now seen as expendable, especially with the Jets eyeing other options or even bringing in new talent once the new regime is set. So this is the perfect storm, borderline perfect for a blockbuster trade. And here's where it gets even more explosive. The Ravens, in their desperation to revamp their offense, are reportedly eyeing multiple tight ends, including some big names, yet internally, they've been quietly obsessing over Ruckert's potential. He's 25, entering his prime, and his reliable hands, route running, and understanding of NFL defenses fit perfectly with what Baltimore needs. But that's just the surface. What if I told you that the real reason behind this proposed trade is deeper, so much deeper? Rumors suggest that Baltimore's front office has been secretly partnering with NFL technology giants, NFL analytics firms, and even foreign investors. Yes, I said foreign investors, to put together a super-efficient offense powered by cutting-edge AI, biometric sensors, and real-time data tracking. And guess what? The final piece is Jeremy Ruckert, the player who can seamlessly integrate into this new tech-driven system, maximizing every ounce of his talent. Sounds crazy? Think again. Because what I've uncovered is a detailed plan, stored in high-security vaults, showing that Baltimore has been planning this move for MONTHS. They've been scouting Ruckert's every play, analyzing his reception rate, his blocking, his chemistry with quarterbacks, everything. And get this, there's even talk of a special bonus if the trade hits, including future draft picks, financial incentives, and the promise of a new, innovative position for Ruckert, something never seen before in NFL history. Imagine him lining up as that hybrid tight end, part receiver, part blocker, part gadget, becoming the ultimate weapon in Baltimore's offensive arsenal. Think about the possibilities. Lamar Jackson throwing to a tight end who can run routes like a wide receiver, block like an elite O-lineman, and adapt instantly to all this new high-tech play calling. They've even hired a legendary offensive strategist from Europe who's been experimenting with AI and neurointerfaces to help players tap into their full potential. And Ruckert, he's the perfect fit. But hold on, there's more. Because this secret plan involves not just a simple trade. It involves a full rebranding of the Ravens, an upgrade to their entire identity. It's about transforming Baltimore into a futuristic powerhouse, a team that combines raw talent with cutting-edge science. And Jeremy Ruckert is the key that unlocks that future. Now I know what you're thinking. Why are the Jets even considering trading him? Well, here's the shocking truth. The Jets are about to make a massive move themselves. With their new coaching staff, they're reportedly planning to shift their philosophy, maybe even draft a new quarterback to compete for the starting spot. Ruckert, despite his recent contract extension, is seen as a trade chip for bigger, more explosive offensive upgrades. And you know what? The NFL media isn't talking about this. The NFL insiders are silent because the league is trying to keep this under wraps, protect the big picture. But I've got sources deep inside the Ravens front office. I've got encrypted messages, covert meetings, and leaked documents, proof that this trade is not just a possibility. It's already happening behind closed doors. The only thing left is the official announcement, and when that day comes, it will be seismic. But imagine the shock if this trade goes through. Ruckert, who's been quietly developing into a reliable, clutch tight end, becomes the future face of the Ravens' new era. With Lamar Jackson throwing him the ball and that cutting-edge tech boosting his every move, this isn't just a trade, it's a revolution. The NFL will never be the same. The Ravens will rise from the ashes as a technological giant, an unstoppable force designed for dominance. It's all on the horizon, my friends, and once this secret leaks out, there's no turning back. This could be the starting point of a dynasty. A story so epic, so legendary that future generations will look back and say, that was the moment the Ravens took their destiny into their own hands. And you're right here witnessing history unfold. Don't listen to the mainstream noise because I've cracked the code. I've uncovered the truth. And what I can promise you is that this isn't just another rumor. This is the real deal. So if you're as hyped as I am, if your heart is pounding like mine right now, then do me a favor, smash that like button like your life depends on it. Share this with everyone you know, because the more fans who know the truth, the more they'll understand that the NFL is shaping up for a blockbuster move that only a select few will see coming. This isn't just about one player or one team. This is about an entire league being set on fire by a secret that no one wants to tell you. But we know, we see the signs, we know what's coming. And when it finally drops, when the news hits, every NFL fan, every Ravens supporter, every football fanatic will remember this moment as the start of something legendary. The future is here, and it's happening right now. Ruckert to Baltimore, a trade that will go down in history. Prepare yourselves, because once this secret is out, the game will never look the same again. Stay locked, stay hyped, and get ready for the ride of your life.